how to make, or how I made, mid-century inspired dog food bowls. Let's get into it. I started by ripping and jointing the raw lumber, then cutting it into panels. Running those through the jointer and planer to get them square, and cutting them into 4-inch planks. After that, I glued 3 longer pieces together and 2 shorter pieces together to make up what would become the dog food bowl tabletops. While those dried, I got to work ripping, jointing, and planing the lumber for the legs. I then cut the large bowl legs down to an equal length and cut an extra large leg in half and then in half again to make the small bowl legs. I used a simple jig to cut tapers for both sets. I'll use the large bowl legs to walk through the bridle joints. First, I cut each leg down to size at a 10-degree angle. Then, cut the ends of the stretcher down to 17 degrees to match the taper. Using a tenoning jig, I cut the innermost depth for the bridle tenon on both sides of every leg. Then, added a support to the tenoning jig at 17 degrees to cut the mortises for the stretchers. With a little help from the sliding compound miter and my handsaw, I cut away the excess of the tenons. Let's switch to the small bowl to run through the glue up. While I get these legs put together, I'd like to invite you to like, subscribe, and ring the bell if you'd like a heads up when I post my next video. I love hearing from you guys, and I'm always dreaming up new projects. Anyway, back to it. Since the bridle joints sat a little high in the mortise, I had to trim them down just a hair. The big bowl legs needed a touch-up too. Oh well, only practice will make perfect. With the legs coming together, I got the dry tabletop panels cut down to size. And cut out the square stretchers as well. With all the pieces assembled, I measured, marked, and cut the dowel joints to connect the legs to the perpendicular stretchers. Then, before gluing, I rounded over the edges, gave everything a finishing level sand down. Time to glue. With the legs ready to go, I needed to connect them to the tabletops. I opted for a spline floating through tenon joint. And with both those components in place, I needed to make a space for the hammered stainless steel bowls to sit inside the tabletops. I used a circle cutting router jig to get the job done. One last pass with the sander, and it was time for finish. And that's a wrap. To catch part 2 of my PUP series, where I put together this easy water bowl stand, ring the bell. And thanks so much for watching. I love hearing from you guys, so please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment below. If you're interested, I have affiliate links to the hammered stainless steel bowls I used in this video down in the description. Or, if you saw something else you think would look good in your shop, leave me a comment and I'll get you a link. Until next episode.